What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Week 3 weekly quest, Stage 2 of 2, Reveal Enemy Players or Characters. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit that button, show me that support as well. Please do use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all caps. Thank you so much for your support. So for this challenge, you need to reveal players or characters. So players is obvious. Characters should include all of the 20 characters or NPCs found all around the map. They're all over the place. It doesn't say opponents, so I'm not positive whether this includes the bosses or not. I didn't test this on bosses, but let's talk about ways to reveal players or characters. One way is to capture a POI. So this is the flagpole at Shattered Slabs. Stay in this circle long enough without someone else coming in. It will get to the top. And when it gets to the top, you'll see you'll hear a ping, almost like a sonar ping. And then like a kind of light goes off, and that usually marks players. Now there's players over there in the distance. I'm not sure why they didn't mark this time, but it didn't matter for my challenge anyways because I had already completed it at this point. I just wanted to show that way, and that usually works. This here is Meadow Mansion. It is west of Frenzy Fields. So for me, this is one of my most common starting points here, and one of the easiest ways I find to actually reveal players and characters right now is with the flare gun. So you can find the flare gun in chests. You can find it on the ground, just like that. Or you can find it within the loot of a dead player's body. As far as I know, and the last time I checked, I didn't see any characters actually selling the flare gun, which would have made it really simple to find. But I do feel like the ability to find them is quite high. They are, the ground loot or the chest loot is pretty good for handing out flare guns. And so a flare gun, right? Be very careful when you fire this thing. If you fire it in a closed area, you will set fire to stuff. So it works for damaging players, like setting fire in a forest and then burning somebody up, or similar to a house, you can set the house on fire. But at the same time, it kind of does that same sonar thing where when it fires, you hear a ping, and it will highlight, they'll put a diamond over any player's heads. Now, as you can also just see there's an augment. It's called Tracker's Armory. That augment gives you a flare gun, and it also gives you the Shadow Tracker pistol. So that augment is a great way and an easy way to get these two weapons. Now, note that the Shadow Tracker pistol, it marks people if you shoot them. So notice I just shot the flare gun off there, and see how it does like that sonar ping? You didn't see any diamonds, and I didn't get anybody highlighted there. So you don't want to just randomly fire this thing all over the place. But if you do know there's a player around, fire it near them. So there's a player up in the top left. I see them right there. It's a Peely. So I fire this over there. Bing. There's the red diamond over the person's head. I'm going to flee because, I wasn't ready for a fight. And I've got 2 enemies revealed at this point. Note that you can actually highlight the same character more than once. That has worked for me in the past. It's not the first time that worked. It used to work with the Scout Glider or that Scout Falcon in a past season. But there you go. You can see I highlighted the same player again. And there's obviously other players around there. I was at the 5 of 10 mark. Now do note, there's a challenge for talking to characters. So if you happen to carry a flare gun around as you're talking to the characters and doing that challenge, each time you get to one of those characters, you could fire off the flare gun in that area. Just try not to incite the character to fight you if you accidentally burn them. And here again is where I use the Tracker's Armory augment. And at this point, as you can see, I already had a flare gun, so I picked up a second flare gun, and that other tracker pistol. Now I was so focused on my talk to characters challenge that I actually forgot I could be highlighting the characters, and I was really focused on enemy players. So don't make that mistake. So I'm at 5 of 10. And again, I see the player right there. They're running across the way. I'm going to quickly switch over to my flare gun, fire it over there, and I'm going to get credit for this one. So that's 6 of 10 enemy players or characters revealed. But yeah, like I say, get double bang for your buck. Every time you talk to a character, every time you see a character / NPC, fire this thing off. So I fired it off there. It didn't show on the count, but I saw at least 1 diamond there. And the cool thing is I actually eliminated somebody with the fire off my flare gun. So that was pretty sweet. So this is another case where I'm just showing you. I'm still doing my talk to characters within this chest. Out comes another flare gun. So now I've got 3 flare guns and the Shadow Tracker pistol. And again, I could have fired it right here on Paradise Meowsles. But again, I was so distracted, totally forgot that I could actually highlight players. And so right here, I'm going for my last character, and there's Triggerfish. So I've got 9 of 10 now. And the way I'm going to actually complete this challenge is I'm going to accidentally fire the flare gun in here, incite Triggerfish to fight me and really piss him off. I had no intention of doing this. I meant to heal, but I accidentally fire off the flare gun in here. So I'll complete my challenge by highlighting Triggerfish twice with the flare gun. So the flare gun, definitely the easiest way to do this challenge. And as you'll see, just don't do what I'm about to do here. So I do hope this guide is helpful for you. Please drop a like, leave me a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit that button, show me that support. I greatly appreciate it as well. Please do use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all caps. Good luck with your challenges, and until the next video, this is GamerDad out.